So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2 here with, here in the Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. And I just went and fed the fish just to be on the sure side, even though I'm very sure I already fed them before. Let me check, was there any upgrades that I could get? Like the only thing that I was thinking about that I could have gone to a shop again and tried to buy something more, but I guess I can do that later. Let's just go into this main mission and see what's going to be going on in there. Let's make a proper save before a main mission. There. Never feel like a city person. Besides a lake somewhere. Well, my heart doesn't belong beside the lake because I'm in the forest, yes. But a lake, well, there's not really a lake next to me in Seinäjoki or in my parents' place for sure, so that not so much. But, so, Derelict Reaper, acquire Reaper IFF. Who's been waiting for this? Enter orbit, let's finally do this. Orbiting Mnemosyne is a 2-kilometer long ship with the unmistakable profile of a Reaper. It is giving off power signatures in localized areas, but they are far weaker than a ship this size should indicate, or would indicate. The Reaper seems to maintain a Mass Effect field that has kept it from falling into the failed star, but massive holes have been blasted and melted into parts of the hull and remain unrepaired. The only logical conclusion is that the Reaper died, or was at least reduced to minimal functioning a long time ago. Yeah, the center of Oulu is still small. Not as small as Seinäjoki, but yeah. Well, my parents has the summer cottage now, but they got it so late that I've never hardly been there. A little bit, but very rarely. But yeah, they got it like when I was about to move out of my parents' place completely, so it's a little bit late for me to really get used to enjoying it. Yep. Most wouldn't be able to afford for sure. Let's take Dali and Garrus for this first mission. Okay, nothing I can upgrade, nothing and nothing. Now concentrating into the fact of going.
All the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in.
Cat A.
What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Welp. Ready or not, I guess. Here we go. So, could I presume that there's also going to be Geth inside here?
Exploring an abandoned area, expecting something mechanical and nasty to jump out at any moment. Just like old times.
Just like the good old times, yes. With Garrus and Tali. Welp. There we go. Easy peasy. Terminal. And
the airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The
Reaper indoctrination in insidious means of corrupting organic minds and so on and forth, yeah. So it's still like basically active even though it's dead. Does make sense though. Doesn't exactly didn't upload into there, but or update anything in there, I guess. Maybe it did with the main mission that I just didn't notice that there was that not there. Mission, yeah, I guess maybe. Not exactly, no. But I just managed to read at least part of it. But makes sense. It's still a Reaper, even if it wouldn't be active. Normal mission. Okay, so it was a codex thing specifically about the Reaper indoctrination thingy that we know about. It's just sometimes confusing what is what exactly, I guess I could say. Okay, you're there and then you aren't there. Let's do a quick save and head on.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
That's slightly suspicious. Just slightly suspicious. Just listening to samples.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
For sure. Maybe we can shut them off.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
You'll get us out.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Well, beautiful. Escape the wreck, destroy the generators and all that. Well, looks beautiful.
Everyone's dead. I've seen this too many times.
Yep. Not too surprising that they are every one of them is dead. It's like it's talking to us. Where was that? Okay, it's that work clock. I would assume that it's gonna be some cat, considering everything.
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
Quite clearly. That doesn't sound very normal after all. So, that's nice. To be honest, like, this stuff here, I don't know if it reminds me exactly of Alien Ship 2. Like some of those alien ships from the Alien movies, but it has certainly some resemblance here. I don't know, or it just seems familiar. But on the other hand, we did have something to do with the Reaper ship before too. It's a nice look. You were also thinking of Alien, Tayunta. Alrighty. Alien had similar design now that you mention it. Yeah, I was thinking that this definitely like It's his familiar. HR Geiger's vibe to it. Definitely. And anyways, it's very dark. Not like all of this, but especially this stuff here somehow just so brought into my mind Alien. For sure. For sure. So an explosive crate. Great.
Weapons ready. There are high-pressure tanks by the hut. Do you want me to blow them up?
Yes, I definitely wanted to blow them up.
Yes, there we go.
This also makes sense that there's these guys, of course, in here. Obviously enough, quite a bit. To be honest, Tali, I wouldn't hide behind that explosive barrel. Good that you just happened to move before I shot it accidentally with that singularity. But anyways. Oh yeah, there was also ammo here, so let me just go and pick up this ammo, because it was right here.
Concussive shot ready.
Just fly. Little thing. It's been a while since we've seen this a lot, other than in the mission just a little while ago we saw one. But then most of them we've seen in the first game for sure. Watching the original Alien again. It's been a couple of years since I watched the original Alien again, but they are good movies, at least to my in my opinion. For me, I actually watched specifically the first Alien movie I watched like few years back or something. The second Alien movie is way further away, but for some reason I at least wanted to watch the first movie quite relatively recently in the end. So many explosive things that we could use. Made great of the subtle effects.
I wondered whether the technology for making husks came from the Geth or from Sovereign.
Geth origin never made sense to me. This confirms it's from the Reapers.
Oh. Like, Geth origin didn't make sense to you, so this explains it was from the Reapers to begin with. Huh.
Look out!
This should soften them up.
Yes!
Let's use some of these explosive barrels, because why not?
Concussive shot ready.
Ouch. I was looking at that, doesn't look good. I guess that's okay. Yep. Dolly is back up, so that seems fine to me. Other than, of course, that there's another one coming up.
Deploying combat drone.
One less to worry about.
Okay, good enough, I guess. I wonder how many more there's gonna come up in here, though. Is that all, finally? That's my question. Yeah, I know that Shockwave should be good too, but I like Singularity. They just start flying everywhere. I need to remember to use Singularity or the Shockwave more often too than this one. But I really love Singularity. I gotta say, I love Singularity when they just like are then stuck with it, so.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel. I didn't see anything. You should lie down. I'm telling you, the ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it. Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
I think you guys should have left before it was too late. I think that would have been the smart choice.
Sniper! I
Sniper?
couldn't see the shooter. Survivor from the science team?
Definitely didn't see the shooter, it was somewhere over there. But such an alien feel to this ship too. Such an alien feel. Stay on a Reaper for long. Yeah, probably not a good idea. Just probably. Strange.
This is valuable.
Sniper rifle damage. Sure. That's nice enough. Oh, just cash. Nothing more than just cash. Fine enough. I'll take the cash. But this is a very nice atmosphere.
Incoming. Go get them, Chitika. Good girl.
Because Singularity just makes sure that my friends can deal with them easily and nicely, basically. Not a perfect spot to kill it, considering it was so close to Garrus and Tali, but guess it will do. More of them. When there's going to be more of them. I was thinking that I hear some of them spawning in. Oh dear. I hate that thing so freaking much.
Go for the optics, Chitika. Go for the optics. One down. Yeah.
Let's just bring Garrus up quickly. But I kind of feel that that would be safer for me in the future. Nonetheless. Considering there's that thing over there.
I've lost shields.
Okay, let's see. Let's get this gun up, I think.
Combat drone ready. Want some more?
I wonder if there's just going to be coming more and more while this thing is up. I don't know. Not sure. Just know that it needs to be killed.
Go for the optics.
It's nice that Tali is up. For sure is. It's not really sure what to do. I think it was especially against the little droid, Tali's friend, so to speak. Which was nice. Okay, seems that we're okay at the moment. So that's good. No idea what that sniper might have been, or who it might have been. This seems to be the right way. So let's at least check into this direction first and get some ammos and stuff. Could have used more of explosive crates, of course, always, but that's okay. And I should have enough for this. Sure do. Work lock.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana
intriguing, but it does make sense that because this thing still is sort of active. After all, some parts of it are active and working, so it definitely makes sense that it isn't exactly just completely gone nonetheless. I don't know about that talk about a god. I don't think it's a god by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it makes like sense in a way, like what he was talking about, the fact that like this thing still dreams, it's not completely gone. After all, it was overall mechanical to begin with. Its hull and some other project things were still after all active, like it's still having that shield thing. It's still doing some of these things even if it's not properly here. Dramatic pause. Very Cthulhu-like, yes. Dramatic pause.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
Yep. Examine.
See how the room's arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs? They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated.
Yep. Well, I remember them, but yeah, of course they don't deserve this. No one deserves this.
We can't help these people now, but we won't let the machines use their corpses like this.
Hack a terminal. That looks correct. Just a little bit blue. Like trying to look, where's the next one? There it was.
We can use this!
Okay, well, use a resource computer to get such a thing for us. Okay, welp. We got some new things. Very much indeed new things. But it's nice. I am happy that I brought Tali and Garrus with us, even though there would be others too. But after all, Tali and Garrus are our old companions. It's nicer to be here with them, I'd say, personally. I'm of that opinion. Next time, if I would be playing this another time, then some others, sure. But first time, yeah. Just seems right. Battery. There we go. Unlock this thing.
Please stand by. Equalizing pressure with exterior conditions. Remember, safety is everyone's concern. We have gone 5 days without a workplace death.
Sure you have. Probably because everyone already died. There's the sniper. Oh, it's a cat sniper. That's very... But it's fighting against those things. That's very strange. That's not a normal cat sniper.
Shepard Commander.
Shepard, Commander.
The sniper was a Geth. Since when do Geth talk to organics?
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single Geth has no more intelligence than a Varen.
Strange. Very strange. For some reason I'm thinking about Saren. Like maybe Saren's mind would have somehow been uploaded into a Geth, but I doubt that. That didn't seem like it would be. But who then? I'm not sure. Definitely recognized us. I just don't feel it can be a normal Geth. Interesting.
Drop that drone away!
There we go!
I was thinking that there's someone right next to me, which was very much indeed correct. Very correct. Leave Tali alone. Aw, Tali went down. Regardless, very strange. Talking to your friends with you, taking your friends with you as you go. For 5 days. It's the Kete sniper, yes. It's the. It was able to get a lot of enemies. Yes. Just very strange. Wish I knew what's going on with that, but I'm sure we'll learn. I definitely won't be just shooting it. Not after this. Definitely won't. That would just be wrong.
Trouble to the right.
Oh, that thing is there. Okay. That's something to worry about. Waiting for my singularity. Garrus just happily shooting from that position. Pretty much. I would like to get rid of you. Somehow Garrus already went all the way over there. Well, I'm all alone here, but... Why? How did the warp miss? I guess because it died just then, so the warp even missed. Now Garrus is gone too, so that's good for me. Don't know where that went. Tried to throw the singularity and it just vanished. Sort of. Well, if you're the only one, I guess I should be able to deal with you. As long as I don't let you come way too close. Because then that will start to be more difficult to avoid. And I know how much it hurts, so... I think I need to avoid it. Very much so. Hey, managed to avoid it all. That wasn't bad at all. Managing to avoid all of those shots. Not too bad at least. Did you like somehow just jump from here to there, Garrus? How did you go all the way to the other side? You just run past all of them? And thank you for the nicely done. Thank you very much. Let's take this back. And yes, I don't know. He was all the way over this side, I think, so that's why I was very confused how he did it. He just ran past them all. Medkit. And then terminal at chess. Just 3k cash, but hey, 3k is still 3k. So, I won't be complaining about that. I wonder where all my allies actually are. Because right now, this seems a little bit bad. Are my friends here? Where did my friends go? Where did my friends leave me all alone here? Where? Why? Leave me all alone here. Like, why are you guys over somewhere else? Why are you not with me? Where did you guys go? I don't know. I guess this is like the direction we are supposed to then go. I don't know. No. Shouldn't be. I came back into here. Took all the loots. Yeah, I came up from here. Yeah. Okay. Getting confusing a little bit. Okay. Abundant. Bit of a break. Yes, just a little bit of a break. I guess he's certainly done it before, just always running off somewhere, wherever. More cash, sure, I'll take more cash. So I can go down from there or from here. I don't know which way to go. Maybe from here. Don't know if it matters much. Doesn't seem to matter. This just would have taken us into the same location, so doesn't matter.
Ahead of us.
Okay, there's one of those things too over there. Okay. Just go on and fly a little bit. Okay, so you're over there now. Unfortunate that you are already this close, to be honest. Yep, I was looking that he's actually shooting at me, exactly, so that's not the nicest thing of it to do. Why shoot at me? You have other options to shoot at. You have certainly other options to shoot at. Okay, well, now I gotta be a little bit more cautious for the moment, because otherwise I'm just gonna get myself killed. And that would be stupid. Okay. It's nice that Garrus is still up, too.
Allied fire!
Where did you come from, Dali? All of a sudden you were up. Oh well, okay then. What's the alien or some terminal? They have built-in terminals just for that. Certainly, yes. They should have, especially in this sort of a place. Certainly should have. More of these freaking things. This is just like, it's certain combats where it's a-okay, but others not so much. Just so many husks to battle with. So many husks. Husks everywhere. Okay, let's do another save. So many huskies and not the cute kind. No, yes, Tayunda, yes, huskies indeed. These are just like huskies. The cute little huskies.
This should come in handy.
Cerberus shotgun use the research computer in Normandy's lab to get this thing. Sure. Sure thing. I could presume that we're gonna have more enemies coming up there. Just more cash. It's very strange to just find more and more cash. Enemies, come up wherever you are. I knew you would be coming from somewhere.
They're through my
I was
shield.
looking at that actually coming right at me.
Combat drone away.
There's two of them. That's so freaking annoying. I hate that. I hate seeing two of them. And still, first we have to still deal with these enemies, so... I can't do anything anymore. That freaking thing was just hitting me so much. Ah, goddammit. That's so annoying. I shouldn't have died there, but it was just that, okay, one came close to me and those two, while I was trying to shoot the barrel, both hit me. So, too much. Now I'm imagining them as huskies. The resemblance is noticeable, right? Remember, resemblance. Okay. Let's try to do a better job with this.
Combat drone away.
I've got no shields.
This is such an annoying position to have to be fighting these things, though. Truly. Like, because this is almost just a straight freaking line to those guys, so... Yep, just slightly annoying position to have to fight them in. Let's get that killed then. Okay, let's just go back a little bit. Okay, my friends are dead. Garrus, come back here. Don't worry about it. We have to come back for a moment, I'd say. Dali, also just run back if you can. That's fine. Because I got some more ammo, I guess. Okay. This is just like, that's such a deadly place to go right now. I don't think we can in any way do that. Brave Dali went there and died. If I can get him to hit me, so Garrus is at least safe. Because otherwise Garrus will also die if he's on the same line of fire as I am. Okay, we got one of them, Garrus. Only one more left. Now there's some chance to go into this direction.
My shields are down.
Okay, I guess we possibly can do this if I just... I do not like the position though at all. Yep, I was so worried that that will hit me. Finally it's down. Hello Milan, good evening to you and welcome to stream. I hope your weekend has been going well. Zion is shooting projectiles. It's not like bionic shockwave kind of thing. It just shoots the ground first. That's how the bionic shockwave works. Like, that's how it is, right? But I guess that was also a projectile also. But mostly it does the shockwave, I think. Mostly, at least. I am still in the same difficulty as before. Yeah, I haven't changed it. Okay, let's pick up some more ammos. Be ready to use this gun. Did I have more ammo somewhere? Probably not really.
Eyes up front.
Concussive shot ready.
Good, good. I love my singularity. It does also take a lot of the armor away, so it's just very nice overall, gotta say. Hello, Hugh Levlin. Welcome to stream for you too. I hope your weekend has been a good one. Too bad the Huston scream. You thought it was a shockwave, but no, it's actually bullets if you look closely. Just multiple bullets getting closer each shot. Maybe it's just using that too, but I still believe it's also a shockwave that they use as an attack. It looks too much like a shockwave to me. But I may be incorrect. Could we get the Sket to join our party? I don't know. But it did kind of recognize us. I would like to get the Get to join us, to be honest. Oh no, not this. Again, 2 of them. Freaking A. How many of them do we have to kill here?
Go for the optics.
How many of you do I have to kill? I was looking that that's coming true to me. Well, at least we got rid of one. Like, that's definitely doesn't... That is on the ground, that attack. God damn it, it hit me.
Shields have failed.
This should soften them up.
Thanks, Dolly. If it's concentrating into there, we can easier kill it. So, that drone is excellent. Excellent, we could say. Oh dear. There we go. Got those at least. Sorry, damn it. I actually saw that you were playing Witcher 3 at least at one point. I hope you're enjoying Witcher 3. Don't tell me, of course, how it is otherwise, cause, of course, I haven't played it yet. And yes, Sarah is also swearing again. 3-day weekend, so I'm swimming for all I'm worth. Okay, Hugh Cleveland, that's nice. I might be wrong too, literally never seen that before while playing many times. I think it must be shockwave since their projectiles go through the cover and the floor even though they do not have line of sight of you. I think they shoot and throw shockwave, that's why it looks like that. I think so, at least myself. They may have a different attack maybe in a case like it sometimes feels like they attack a little bit differently if an enemy is right next to them, but that's anyways very rarely the case because why would you ever go next to it? Never ever a good idea.
Enemies on our left.
Of course there is. Ow.
Nice.
Yes, nice indeed. Then singularity again. You're dead. Most of them dead from this specific area. I don't love fighting all of these enemies, but it's gonna be sweet to be able to know more about this Get that talked to us. That's extremely strange.
Hands up.
Are they coming through there or not? Not quite sure. That at least just dies so quickly to a singularity. Can we now go forward? Just a little bit at least? Simin as in playing Sims 4, okay. Alrighty. I was like wondering that's swimming, but yeah, I thought just like Simin, I don't...
Destroying the Mass Effect core should be simple enough.
Then we get off the ship, fast.
Yep. But what about the Get? I want the Get to survive, to be honest. It seemed nice. Seeming. Yeah, they're close to each other, and I haven't anyone ever saying that they've been simming in the way of playing Sims. Okay. Let's just save the games and get going. No more ammo that I can get, so let's just take this one. I hope we've gone through most of the battles in this area, but I guess we'll see. Okay, then bypass in this door. That's there, and that's all the way over there. Okay. Always sinning, no matter what. Yeah, at this point it would still be a bit chilly to swim for sure. Sinning too, depending on what one is doing. Yep, totally. Swimming would be also appropriate, depending a little bit on the location. Well, sometimes you just have something that you need to be doing otherwise, other than streaming, unfortunately, so... I just had to do some other things, Milan. That's kind of rude, though, saying that I owe you the Friday day. Like, I couldn't ever go and visit my parents either. I just have to stream each and every Friday and Sunday. I must. In between all the tornadoes, it's been hot there. Yep, I believe that for sure. And I know, Milan, that was a joke. But I'm also saying a little bit jokingly that that was rude. Very rude of you, saying that I owe you such a thing. It's not like I was taking that seriously, Milan. I just don't want to talk about it much. It's basically it. So I apologize, but some things I just don't want to be talking that much about. So I apologize. Can't take the ammo though. Okay, this is the Reaper IFFF that at least we found, so we can take that. And you didn't offend me, Milan, but it's just a problem that if I don't want to talk about something specifically, then it's a question like, well, how do I address this? How do I respond? Because it kind of feels like I should be then telling if someone asks me specifically a question, but if I don't want to be discussing certain thing, then I should be free to not discuss it. So it's a bit of a mixed thing, like, what should I say? That's the problem. So you don't offend me, it's just a question. Well, what should I say then in here? That's the problem. Darn, you have having private life. But yeah, some things you like to discuss more and some less so. For example, my mother's situation I don't like to discuss when she has the Parkinson's disease and all of that stuff. Because it's just not fun to talk about. So, I prefer not to talk about such things. If there is some reason that I just don't feel like talking about it, so. Like, I explained a little bit of my mom's situation at one point, a long time ago in a YouTube video, but I don't want to be discussing it a lot. Because it is what it is. It's something that you can't even change anyway, so.
This must be it.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
That's a great question. Let's just continue to play the game. I just felt that I had to then explain myself because it just feels weird when I don't respond anything other than, oh, just like that, so. Okay, the game. He's even opening us the way.
Ahead of us. Go get them, Tika. Good girl.
That's very strange when I can't even see these enemies because there's the Reaper core right there. Do I just need to shoot it? I guess so. That's exactly what I would need to do. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like that's the right thing to do. Even though on the other hand, it feels like it should be the right thing to do, so. Not quite sure. Good thing that Garrus is at least alive still. Without Garrus, I don't know how I would be doing this at least. And I have no idea. The problem is I'm not sure if I should be doing this or if I should be doing something else. So that's the main issue I'd say here. I really don't know. Well, Garrus went down. So that's great. It just feels weird that this just surviving against these things is what you need to do. I feel that I need to do something else, but I'm not certain. Okay, they are back up. So let's just save here quickly. If I could, but I can't save, so fine. I'll look at the laptops and stuff like that in the meantime. Credits. That's fine enough. Okay, got all the ammos. Was there anything on this side that I should look into? I guess not. That's the Reaper core. Yeah, we can damage it slowly but surely. I wanna meet the Geth. I don't wanna just... Okay.
Look out!
This should soften them up.
I was thinking that it can't be that easy.
This should punch through their armor. Firing a high-impact shot.
Garrus, live. Please, live. Would be definitely way more difficult for me to do this if you die. So please live. I request you to live. Is that all? Yep, it's open again. Was there any extra ammo? I can at least pick some more from here. In the meantime, I think, before I start shooting that. I hope there's no time limit for how soon I have to start shooting it. Okay, I already have enough ammo. I guess I should shoot this with this though. Not this. This one. And then surviving another wave. Yep.
There we go.
My friends are down. Very, very much down. And where did my shockwave go is a great question. But okay then. It's interesting how they don't want to go and pass through this, or I guess they are blocked by some of them, so then they're like, I don't know how to get there. And where did my singularity exactly go is a great question again. They are very confused. Poor things. So confused. It's funny that the singularity itself can just kill it, though when it doesn't have armor. Bye bye. Yep. I'll read the chat after this.
Shepard, you want something done with that Geth? It's still intact.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
It helped us, though. Bring it with us.
You said
Immediately.
it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
Okay. Intriguing then. We just took it. There was no even choice about it.
Open the port side airlock.
Sure, it is risky, considering what Get usually do, but it was on our side, clearly. So... And jumping off. Made
Clear.
it.
Go.
And no worries, Milan. Like I said, I just felt that then I have to be going and explaining a little bit. I give you back that Friday. Invent the white lie if you don't want to talk about something. It's not really something that I like to do, doing a white lie. Yeah. Of course, like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I kind of feel bad not saying more, but I just don't want to talk about something, so... But yeah, you don't need to worry about it, Milan. I just felt that I needed to explain. Yep, no worries, Milan. I just felt that I had to explain, and... and Dawn of the Huskies, there was a lot of Huskies. But when even one situation happened when I traveled, but when someone asked where, I had to decide not to say, just because people might make assumptions. Probably could have just shot with Kane, but but of course that would be more boring. We found plenty of Get intact. They were not nice to us. Yep. Technically, we did see them in Overlord DLC, but that didn't happen, of course. Those living Get weren't there. Not at all. No, not surely. Dawn of the Huskies sounds good. Level up. Mission Summer Reaper IFF successfully retrieved. Loss of Cerberus team on the Reaper vessel unfortunate but unsurprising. We'll use team's health records for comparison against Husk encountered on Reaper for possible insight into indoctrination and Husk conversion progress. Then heavy skin waves, shotgun damage, sniper rifle damage, credits, platinum close report. When you're in cover, climb low obstacles by pressing. I'm not sure, since we would have to overthrow them. I don't want to see Huskies killed, you know. I don't know. Would we? Would we have to overthrow them? I don't know.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to talk to it first for sure, but I'm gonna investigate. Like, it helped us, so I wanna talk to it. It's not just a machine, so that's not how I'm gonna treat it.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
That's
No,
interesting.
Trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I doubt that's to be the case. That's extremely suspicious.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I think everyone's best interest is if we have a cat that is actually on our side. I want to talk to it first.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up, interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this.
Well,
So what about this Reaper IFF?
Tali was at least in the mission.
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I guess we don't have a choice, unfortunately. So just be careful then, I guess. If that's what we gotta do. And I guess we do indeed have to do so. I think of things like Dawn of the Planets of the Apes, etc. Well, but maybe it should be the Huskies planet then, rather. AI Core was that Miranda's choice. Oh, some lovely movie. I think we reference to Dawn of the Dead, but yes, damn it, Jacob, yep. And I need that one too.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Till then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
And dismissed. So, by the way, at this point, is there more discussions with people? Lots of Paragon points. I don't know. Like, now at least we've ended the main mission forward, so would there be new discussions with people in general? Don't know. Or is it a little bit later? Sniper rifle damage is maximized. Then shotgun damage is maximized. Then something else is maximized. Heavy skin weave thingy is maximized. Woohoo! What shotgun are we actually using at the moment? That's my question. I would need to check that. Yeah, I don't know if there's much left with the discussions, even if it was a main mission. No idea. No, I wanted to look into I want to see what shotgun I'm using. I'm still using this one. I guess it's still better than the... Well, I don't know. I guess it was this thing that I was using. I thought we got the Cerber shotgun, but maybe I remember incorrectly. Planet of the Apes, except without any pesky humans. There is that cat, of course. At least you can poke the cat. I think we finished everyone's discussions, yes. I'm pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we did. But where's the cat?
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy. I hope you don't activate him, but you would know best.
That'll be all.
It's always nice.
I guess I can ask about the crew.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your... Anything
well,
else,
at least we have unwritten
nice
messages,
chatting
apparently. Oh yeah, and by the way, before I forget, let me go and feed the fish. The fish is important. The fish must be fed. Encrypted transmission from elusive man, Shepard. I'm pleased that you were able to recover the Reaper IFF, and I've sent ED all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the Collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact CAD and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that ED is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Cats are willing to fight the Collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done, whatever it takes. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that will work out. Okay, inactive get. I guess I could quickly go and see if something like Thane wants to talk to us and stuff, but the thing is that we have that one more slot for a new crew member. The thing is, I guess there could be a possibility it's this get. I just thought that it might be the one that would be like Samara's daughter, because she obviously would have been a choice, but it could also be that she would just then come into the spot where Samara is. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already...
I should go.
I shall
Sure.
return to my meditations.
Sure. Oh, interesting idea. I don't know. I don't know. Can't say I know. I'm like thinking, was there something else? Well, I could talk to Kasumi and maybe the Saeed fellow. They at least might have something new to say about this.
Hey, got a minute?
Maybe.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple.
They sure
I
are.
keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
I should
Edie
talk
has a
to
wicked
Joker,
sense of humor.
actually.
Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person.
I know.
But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer.
I know Kasumi. I'm pretty sure I heard that already before, so I gotta remember though. Has she hooked up with Jacob yet? Gosh, shut up about Jacob. Wow, we didn't hear it. Woohoo! Here it is then, inactive get. Very, very, very interesting. I'm gonna make a proper save. Not that I'm gonna be going back from this because I want to talk to this get. Then hot. I'm reactivating get.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
The only other thing that
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
do you know me?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepherd, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Intriguing. Fought heretics. So Ket that don't think like he does? Maybe. Interesting. Though, very interesting. Fought heretics killed by collectors rediscovered on the old machine. The old machine as in the Reaper.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
The old machines. How do you know of me?
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts. All organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
Insecure broadcasts. All organic data sent out is received. We watch. You watch who, exactly?
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Probably both. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Both. Just all organics and just overall all. And then I fought Foom, as in the ones that probably sided with the Reapers. Probably so.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Okay. Well, that's nice to know that some of the cats are then independent, so to speak. They could even be our allies, possibly. After all, the thing was indeed with Tully's case too, or with the cat overall, that it's they did attack immediately the cat at the time, Tully and everyone. So I'm even happier now that I didn't say them to attack the cat back then, especially if not all the cat would be enemies. Shepherd's nose is something always. Too hot for universe to handle. Maybe it's for the best. Must be Jacob, you can put him above your bed, always looking at him, and the other way around. Perfect way to sleep, certainly yes. You're almost inclined to throw something based on this dreams, eh? To Jacob, yes. Maybe not quite now. In the future you can. More time to think. You don't need to feel bad, Milan. Okay, but welcome back soon then. But yeah, you don't need to feel bad. It's just a problem sometimes when I have to be thinking like, how do I respond? And when I don't like to do any white lies, and just or anything of all sorts. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the coffee, Milan. You really don't need to worry about it. So, you were looking for protection.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
But you are machines too, but of course they want all machines to work for them.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
And the future?
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
What about the organics?
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So are you with us or against us? Well, at least we have a common enemy, as in the Reapers.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the old machines. Shepherd Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to work with me?
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Legion, that works as a name. My name's Legion, for we are many. That works. Sure, Edie.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
Handshake.
We anticipate the exchange of data.
Exchange of data. Yay! We have a cat friend! A friend cat! Even though I'm kind of worried about Stanley's reaction, for sure. But yes, we have a cat friend.
Shepherd Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
What did you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So definitely we don't want that, as in that all the cat would be actually worshipping the old machine. We are Borg. Yeah. No harm done. Definitely no harm done by Milan. Name it after a team, and that seems great. You do make a habit of giving Tali heart attacks. Yeah, this, at least she liked us going and yelling before, so... what is the infection speed?
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
FTL comm bios. Most would change within a day.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
That doesn't make sense. It does make sense. Well enough.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geths say 2 is less than 3.
1 is less than 2. Geths say 2 is less than 3. Interesting. So what would be the virus effects exactly?
So the virus would give all Geth the heretic's logic. And all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes. Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
Invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
Can you find the virus?
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Are necessary to safely approach. Alrighty. So, what would be the opposition like?
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
What's the mission plan?
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt the network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
It's physically isolated from the network. We'll need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data. And in the terminus.
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
Why not in Geth space?
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
They build stations in the terminus?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
Okay. We'll stop them.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Go to the heretic station. I think we'd rather do that than go into whatever there is otherwise, as fast as the natural beauty as it is to red, the purple and gold nebula, something. I kind of feel that I have to go and talk to Dolly, even though I doubt Dolly has anything to say about this, but it just worries me slightly. Worries me slightly, just slightly. And Said. Can check on Said. What's up?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Might I?
Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, 2 men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
Sure.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50.
I think I've heard the story before.
Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
I've definitely heard that before. It's just a shame when you don't know that easily. Have you heard these things before or not? Dolly.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Fine enough.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
What about you guys? What's up? Nothing? Fine then. You just keep on doing things you do. And the things you do. Okay. I guess there's nothing else into that, but hey, I'm very
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
interested to have a cat on board. An actual cat.
Got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
The commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Yes. It's different.
So yeah, Geth on the ship. Geth? Alright, we're all freaking insane.
Totally.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
See ya.
for now.
At least you
See ya,
mentioned the
Commander.
cat. That's a-okay. Kind of wish that I could talk more with Joker. You do you. And yeah, not during the work hours, please. Not talking about cat during the work hours. That's important for Dolly. Okay. Did I really get another message? No, I didn't. Why did you say that I had 100 messages when I don't have 100 messages, Kelly? What was that all about? Welcome back, Milan. And again, you don't need to worry about... You don't need to feel bad, Milan, okay? I just have to explain in the way that I can, but you don't need to worry about it. It's all a-okay, okay? You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to feel bad. And yes, Kelly, you liar. Kelly lied to us. Why would she do such a thing? So, I just have to make sure what this was. Legion has learned that the Geth heretics have adapted the Reaper virus, which, when uploaded, will compel the normal Geth to join them in their war against organic life. This virus must be stopped. Very much so. Extremely stopped. Similarly, a short mission, if you say so. Help, Legion! The sea of storms between the stars, as it is. Heretic Station. Okay, let's do a proper save. New proper save. There, that's fine. Funny that he was named Legion already on the Reaper. Yep, when he said Shepard Commander. True enough, I think it was actually. Even if I didn't remember that well, was it or was it not, but yeah. Once called Haratar by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Vale 300 years ago. Little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void, the station was removed from star shards by 2050 CE. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying that there may have been some Keth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Needing little but a fuel source, it could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tasharah or the clueless El Core in the Salahiel system. Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a Get data core, capable of broadcasting vast distances through tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million copies of Get software are stored in the station, the majority of which are kept bodiless in the servers and downloaded to legged platforms when needed. The station's populations of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million. Total length 20.5 kilometers, not much at all. Exterior armor thickness 8 meters, I guess. Crossfade, population. Yes, lots of stuff. Yep. Yeah, Flame, it was just a bug, but still. Just a bit of an oversight by developers, yeah. Which they didn't feel fixing, apparently. Get a little later, but yeah, it's fixed by unofficial patch only. Why they didn't just edit it, no idea, but yeah, Legion is indeed our last possible companion. So that's interesting. Actually, it just feels that I have to take Dolly, even though I wanna have Garrus. But having Legion and Dolly seems like something I gotta do still. As such, the design of the Get is kind of similar to a Quarian if you think about the feet and stuff like that, now that you can see it really well here and all. So, I'm sorry Dolly, but you're coming with us, I think. Shockwave. I never use pull or throw. So, Shockwave seems to be the logical upgrade. Should I take Energy Drain or Quarian Mechanist? I almost would like to just get these things, but it's a little bit late now, so I'll just get this, I guess. Yeah, sure. Energy Drain. Much more disruptive. I think that's good. Then Legion has lots of points. AI hackings. You can at least have the AI hackings completed. I think that's going to be okay. Your AI hacking provides the ultimate in shield strength and maintains it for a very long hack duration. In strength effect in a wide area to hack multiple synthetics. Sure, you can have the multiple synthetics. Get Infiltrator. Command your very own battle drone. I will have 2 battle drones. That's gonna be fun. Get Infiltrator a little bit too. Squad member is not loyal. Co-opt get shield technology to deflect attack me damage. Interesting. Combat Matrix. Sure, I guess I'll upgrade this one nonetheless. Health, weapon damage. Increasing its health. I think I like this more, to have a little bit more of the damage. And then I'll save those for having some of these points taken in the future. If you think about horribly blurry aerospace on PC on Mass Effect 1, I'm not surprised, yep. Just a small error. EA's game priorities, yes. This would have definitely made the
it's just
easier.
our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Don't do it like that, Joker. Joker, come on. You've really had enough of AIs with ED already, haven't you?
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
I got you. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else, but I forgot completely what that was. Anyways, oh yeah, I was going to talk about Tully's own mission back in the day, that it would have made it so much clearer what to choose there, as I definitely say that not go into war with the Ket, even more so, because not all Ket are the same, most clearly. So that would have been a big mistake if we had done that before. It would have made it way easier of a choice. Intruder alarms?
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
So what?
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
I'm pretty sure we can trust them. Rewriting is unethical, is it? Haven't they already been rewritten? Or did they completely on their own decide that before to go and join the Reaper? But yeah, I think it was a good idea to take Tali with us. You could technically take Legion with you on Tali's mission. Not just technically, you can. Yes, you could if I just had done this main mission earlier. Indeed, I could have. That would just feel so weird, taking Ket into Quarian base. They chose their future, it just shows how easily you can make Shepard into a hypocrite. She was disgusted by heretics trying to take Ket independence, and yet, when given a choice, she did the same. She can do the same, yes. It's just that when it's opposing us, this Ket. But the question for me is, had they already been rewritten? But of course, this is absolutely not the correct answer. They're just machines. That's like, of course, not the correct option for sure. The alternative is to kill them all. Yeah, there is the thing, of course, that if we think about that, they would be on our side in the future. Basically, on our side, if they would be on the Ket side, then they would be against. It would still be a huge boost for troops against the Reaper. So that's the main thing that I would think about there, rather than, well, I would never say that they're just machines, because that's obviously not what I think. But rewriting is unethical, is a bit... Well, depends. Had they been rewritten before? Yeah, we could say that it is unethical. Obviously now, if we talk about any sort of converting some people or whatever into their worship, but on the other hand, Reapers do that themselves. So would it be justified because we would be doing it against the Reaper? Because Reapers like to do that all the time? I almost would feel that we are freeing them from that, in a sense, because I don't think it's a good thing to serve the Reapers. But on the other hand, that's just my opinion. That's my perspective. It's not a good idea for you to serve the Reapers. They're just simply Just shows the future, the heretics, as Legion said, get shows differently. And yes, that was the thing that I wasn't 100% sure, but yes, I understood, Flame, that we wouldn't be freeing them. I understood you. But, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I wanna choose. Let's talk. You didn't tell this earlier.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
Well, good that we arrived soon. What is your recommendation?
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
It just feels that these guys are also learning at the same time. But on the other hand, it's kind of funny that they're then success in it, considering they did this. I would, more than Shepard, I think these Geth, if they truly believe into the fact that everyone chooses for themselves, shouldn't be even success in this. That's what I would say is the biggest issue here. If they truly believe that, then they shouldn't be given this idea or option. Now I am thinking, if I had the choice of brainwashing someone or letting them die, which one would I do? General speaking, dying. But in this case, there's also the bigger picture of the fact of we fighting against the Reaper. I think that's the huge thing here. And yeah, they chose to work for the Reaper, but and you can choose to say that they chose indeed to work for them. And like, if we could be talking about cults or anything of the like, there's a cult leader. There's a lot of cultists who then follow that cult leader. But there is sort of brainwashing in there at works too, after all, if you think about it, like how the cult then works and everything, so that they do stay in that. So in that case, wouldn't it, if it would be possible to get them out of that cycle, then maybe that would be for the better. Still, the idea of just rewriting is, of course, feels wrong, but So winning matters more than how you do it. No, I don't exactly believe so, Flame Rushi. But in this situation, what I would think about Shepard specifically thinking about would be that fact that, after all, we don't have a lot of people against the Reapers. The Reapers are the more powerful force, obviously enough. They don't think the same way. Their understanding of brainwashing and stuff is pretty alien, yeah. Yeah, not in pure math. But yeah, if I would say that someone should have a problem with this, it's then the Geth themselves, considering the fact that they at least want everyone to choose their own path. So if they truly believe that completely for also the heretics, then they wouldn't success that. But they already called them the heretics. So if they are called heretics, then that clearly paints them in a negative light and paints them as being at the wrong. So rewriting them, I feel, is a bit different, even more than brainwashing, since we basically make sure that they will join our Geth without any doubts. I don't know either, Flame. To be honest, I don't want to choose this, and I'm not sure about choosing this either, so I may be tempted to just choose the let's go, and we'll figure out in the end what we choose to do. Because I'm not sure either what I would want to do in this case. I'm thinking, more or less. Just thinking. Alternative is to kill everyone in here, which we came to do in the first place, I think. But then we're given a choice. In pure math, Geth should understand Shepard for brainwashing it. been the logical choice for war efforts, since they chose to accept the Reapers. This is very much of the wavelength. Very tough question indeed. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna say let's go because I don't know.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
I don't know what to choose. It's very strange to have a ghetto on our side though, gotta say. Extremely strange. Resume downstairs. Yes. Well, not really a lot of options. I'm kind of tempted to check how this actually looked like. Where did we come in into here? I guess from there. Hello, Optical Tex. Welcome to the stream for you too. Hope your weekend has been a good one. And yeah, but no need to choose anything yet. If you choose, then they're just machines. Option Legion approves of it in memory serves. Yes, that's what I would assume. That's weird to me though, that he's going to approve of it if they're just machines option. If you'd chosen one or the other, you would get some dialogue from Legion, but oh well. Well, but I didn't feel right to make a judgment call here. Question of our morality than anything to do with Get. But that's a very strange idea that he just completely approves that they're just machines. But on the other hand, I guess he would consider them as Get also machines. They're just alive, active or something, I don't know. That would make the question easy for them.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
So if we pass this, we probably will have to be in a fight. If we cross a path like that. If we walk into such a green thingy. They would activate this, get troopers.
Watch your right!
I know they're there. Routers. I guess we could just shoot the router from here, right? Get hub? Possibly. That might be a possibility.
Warning, enemy.
Well, didn't quite work out as I would have wished it to work out, but oh well. I was wondering, like, maybe there would have been some other place that where I could have specifically gone into, but I didn't really understand it properly enough, I'd say.
Nice.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Okay. But I wasn't sure. Could we just do something else with this,
Why
or...
are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Tell me more.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I'm not sure if I completely understand this sentence here. The heretics are part of you. He says the brainwash is not analogous to reprogramming. So they are just AIs. I'm not completely familiar with the story behind them. He doesn't think of Geth as people, but actual machines. But then again, he wanted to have his own future. I would imagine machines' purpose is to serve, more or less. I don't know. They have different kind of mind. Single program is small, and then more programs there are, the smaller they are. So the heretics are part of you? I kind of want to understand.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes. Once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
I don't think then that's good. Be good. Then that feels wrong. If you, like, they automatically, of course, share the memories of being altered and everything. I think that would be worse. Yeah. Okay. This makes it more clear that I don't want to do it. That could be traumatizing.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do it now. After that. Single Geth is like a brain cell, and all of them brain would is how I see it. Yep, a bit more like that. Like they're like yeah, like you Sarah said basically. And then there would be more brain cells coming together into here that would have had very different experience, and it just feels quite a bit wrong though.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Is there enemies though? There is. I need to get some healing. Now you can fly. At least I have two who are good with hacking.
Go for the optics, Fatiga. Go for the optics.
More ammo. I'm happy to have some more ammo. Is there even more ammo? Probably not. Don't see anything that much. And that brain can have multiple bodies, but doesn't have to have one. Single entity. Sort of, yeah. Being closer to other brains make them work together, but also different Geth have different experiences and they just come together occasionally to share them. It is complex for sure. It's definitely complex.
Sensor contact.
Like, I guess I could shoot this again, but I guess we don't have to shoot them. So much just noises of machines. I guess we do in a sense, considering this. We can't open this door. That kind of sucks when we can't open the door, but I guess it makes sense. Still a shame. I guess I should shoot into there and try to just...
We've been detected.
I was meaning to do the other one.
Upon armor penetration.
Nothing's fast.
No, my cat friend. Ouch. Okay, I can't go back anymore. That's bad. That's very bad. At least they didn't have a lot of shields, I guess. That's a good thing. It's weird to not be able to take cover here, though, I gotta say. It's very strange. Okay, well, they're back now. Nonetheless, it just feels like there should be a way to be able to completely avoid that, but I think that's like the way you can try to handle it. Just feels slightly strange. Oh, let me just make a proper save somewhere in here. Omega. Cat girlfriend. It's almost a girlfriend. Almost. Cat friend. Yes. Almost. Almost. Let me dream, okay? Sure. Have your dreams, Flame. Put all Get programs together in one huge platform. It would be basically one huge entity. Well, I guess we at least get quite a bit of cash from this when we have destroyed it, even if it feels wrong to just destroy them, but oh well. Let's get up ahead.
Got it.
Come on, Cat. Come say hello. That is definitely the right way to go. Get some more of this stuff first. Then we can go up. Up, up and away. Nothing there. I can't do a save, so there's definitely a combat ahead. Or behind, somewhere. They exploded. It's nice to be able to work with the Get, though. I wonder how much of a thinking power one Get program has, if any, since Legion had like 1000 plus or something, right? Not sure. Not sure.
Target contact. Hacking turret. Successful shot.
I just want to get that guy taken care of first and then worry about the next one. More or less. Where did the other one go? Oh, there. I lost you for a moment. You invisible foe that I can still see. Okay. Yeah, that away. So let's check here first, downstairs, if there's anything to loot and stuff. There may not be, but I want to check. But that actually is also useful information that our cat can hack those earlier, so to speak. It's not like it's just in the very... if you're really close to it. Little special legion. Normal cat has less heart to say how much one does. How much one program might have. One brain cell. I'm sure you have more brain cells. It would be pretty hard to cope with one brain cell. Hat tree. You didn't have to certainly sacrifice all of them. Surely not. Internet does that to you. The last one ate the others. That's a possibility. But in the internet there is a lot of different stuff. That is understandable. I hear a lot of mechanical noise. Lots of it. Very much of it. Let me go and get the refined palladium first and foremost. Let's open the door and see what's on the other side when we couldn't even save anymore.
Automated flight weapon range. Taking hits. Among instant battle. Target processed.
Then you.
Got you.
And yes, got them. Got them all. I was thinking that this should not be the right direction, and so it definitely isn't.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
This is a large station, that's for sure. That's for sure. Bypass. Bypassing this one. Not you. This one. You're that. You're this. Then you are this. Easy peasy.
This should come in handy.
You're a veteran now. More on apprentice level. Only an apprentice level? Surely more. Considering how much you've sacrificed for the internet. The interwebs. Is it... Yeah, I was thinking that is the right direction, so I'll just check here quickly. Nothing there though, so I think this is the right way to go. From my point of view. I can still save, so let's do that. Far away from adept, journeyman or veteran. If you say so, Flame. I wasn't that smart to begin with. I don't know about that. Green. I don't know what that is exactly. Is it just a get part, or is it something else? I'm not quite sure. This is like just these wires leading all the way down. And there's going to be a lot of this that will activate. Get hub somewhere down there. This would be the door we would need to go through. There's Get Troopers. That's probably the one that we should shoot then. Considering before that we won't be able to go through. I didn't step on that. Apparently they didn't wake up. I just thought that they did, considering they started to make noise. There's a couple of Get Hunters here on the other hand. Well, was there a couple of Get Hunters on this way? Kinda. Is there any good way for me to... I can't really ask them to stay in good positions in any way, because the good positions are all covered by these fires. So, can't really well prepare. Other than, I guess I can ask something like our cat to stay here.
Mobile.
Or come here.
Altering position.
Come.
Following.
I'm here.
Come to me first. Okay? Fine, Tali, can you take this position? There you go. And then you can take this position.
Mobile.
Woohoo! You're actually listening to me. You guys can try to take care of those as quickly as you can, and maybe I should try to just shoot that one over there, or should we just shoot this one? Not sure. Together we would be able to kill these at least as quickly as possible, pretty much. So in that sense, I guess this would be a logical place to start by.
We've been detected. Under fire. Taking hits. Armor penetration. Threat neutralized.
Shields down.
I would need to heal.
Target eliminated. Taking hits.
Our friend went down now finally, but they got a lot done, so can't really say it was a bad job by any means. Is that one still alive? Sort of alive. Now it shouldn't be alive no more. Okay, you guys are up and running, but on the other hand, maybe it's because I need to destroy this other hub too, probably. So that they are both deactivated. You did your best. You'll have to do more resource management if you reach the veteran level. Other parts of your body. I know some have mastered it. Ah, that sort of thing, Miss Seneko. Work with. Teach my master. Teach me, master. Both sound like viable options. Kunter. And if anyone recognizes that name and the song associated with I Know Your Pain, yes, I recognize that. Great for you for bringing Kunter up. Thanks. Thanks, Flame. Okay, good night and sweet dreams with Seneko. I hope you have a great week ahead of you. And see you next weekend then. Bye-bye. Okay. Doing my things. It's all I do. My very things.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
Intriguing.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have left times within our networks.
Is that surprising to you?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
For a time being, but Reapers, I think Reapers partially changed it too. Like, sure, maybe they originally only wanted to leave and were living peacefully, sure. And were even friends, originally. But when they started to properly worship Reapers, you have no idea what the Reapers did. After all, we know how they changed the... what were they called? Proteans into the Collectors. They changed them into just a purpose that the Reapers wanted. So of course that's my only problem with the Geth, or the Geth that are here working for the Reaper. Are they properly still Geth as they were when they left, or have they been partially changed by the Reaper? And that is something I don't know. Gunter pops up from time to time. Interesting circles. You wouldn't believe. Interesting circles you have tired. But yeah, things change. They can be changed from that. Especially because we know how Proteans were changed into Collectors. What would make us believe that the Reapers couldn't have changed or started to change the Geth that joined them freely? That's my question. Explosive personalities.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over different ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
Well, it's definitely not your fault.
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
But see, like here on the other hand, he's already saying that they question the judgment of individualism and so on and forth, if this is the result, as in these being so different and changed so much. Well, but on the other hand, then I don't think it would be the best to be changed in this, get back into being in this, if they haven't been. That's the problem. We have no idea if Reapers have done something to change them, or if they changed only on their own. No idea. No idea, at least for me. So what is your opinion on the rewriting at this point?
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's go then.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Whoop. Intriguing. This is definitely interesting though, considering how long we've been fighting the Geth. And guess we've all the time been fighting the Geth that have joined the Reapers. And not the Geth that haven't. So it's very, very interesting. Battle room. Clearly considering there's this turrets that we can adopt.
I'm taking cover.
Where though? When's the battle? Is it only when we do this? I guess so. Better do not take the turret at least earlier then. Oh, there's a lot of stuff there. That I can also override all of those. We'll see what happens.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Activating defenses.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. Yes, indicate which you want activated, and I will reprogram them. Alert. This will only last a few seconds.
I guess we can just try to do this.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Tali, can I have you in
Heretic
here?
runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
So at least we'll have Tali there in this more or less safety.
Acknowledged. Hacking your target. Start taking hits.
And like just waiting for this thing to be possible to be done. Okay, now there's also enemies on the other side, so...
Overriding your target.
Nothing faster than fatigue of our cause.
Have we done it yet?
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Why, Tali, did you change your position? I want you to be here.
Right.
That's more of a security to have at least someone there. Ouch.
Target processed.
God damn it, that doesn't make it a hit.
Targeting order processed. Taking hits. Now needed.
If you're the last ones, we should be fine though. If.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Take this position then, for the moment.
They've seen us.
Acknowledged.
Okay, you guys are not actually shooting from there, so just get here.
On it.
Order received. Close formation. Fire it. Arrow.
On it.
Order received.
Okay.
Targeting order processed.
I think we have to be in cover here.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of our cause.
At least got the shields from that thing. Which is a start. Okay, you guys do whatever you can to actually fight these things now, because it seems weird when you guys are just...
Deploying combat
Malfunction and bad under fire. Arrow.
Okay. Now I can go a little bit more into this direction. And actually start concentrating into enemies on this side. There is still the Get Hunter. It's just not showing itself.
Following.
Can do.
No more turrets though. So we are kind of on our own right now, so...
Enemy hit. Fire. Under fire.
Retreat.
Fire.
Hopefully this will work out. We'll see though.
Enemy disabled. Under fire.
At least the shields are almost down from that thing. That's kind of weird when it doesn't hit. I'm just wanting to kill that side first when I can. Okay, I guess we made it.
Data mining and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
So what do you think about killing your own people, so to speak? Now getting nostalgia kicks out of Gunter. Blame it all on you, Flame. And yeah, Milan reads my mind, apparently, with the damn it. Quite explosive yourself too. It's a little bit quite weird connotation, yes. You can take all the blame. Kind of getting used to it, not to mention spreading the greatness of country is always a vertical, yes. Bad habit to blame everything on poor Flame. Yeah, I like to read all the comments, so... I like to read Flame's comments. And at least we made through the battle, but so, killing about... what do you think about killing your own people?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
So what about reusing the virus?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
It is dangerous for you, for sure. Why am I the one deciding?
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Well, like I said, it would depend a little bit on if this is truly them, still, or if the Reapers have changed them. I think if this is truly what they want to be, then we shouldn't change them. If they have been changed to some degree by the Reapers, then it wouldn't necessarily be that bad of an idea to rewrite them, I'd say. Because we know the Reapers like to change those things that come under them to fit their purposes. So, it's a question. But I guess I'll go for this because, like I said, it felt wrong, the idea that these then would join their consensus, their existence. Because now they have such a different existence. Sure, on the other hand, it would be diversity that might be good for the cat overall, but on the other hand, if I would be a cat that knew that it would have been reprogrammed, Of course, they aren't individuals like the humans are, but how would the cat overall feel about it? That's the thing which feels risky to me and bad and wrong, especially. Sure, they still wanted to join them. Upgraded by choice, in my opinion. Well, but they didn't originally necessarily go and fight against the cat. So was it by choice or was it not completely by choice? Because on the other hand, if they completely willingly joined the Reapers and would have already wanted to be against the other cat, then shouldn't they have been against them to begin with? That's my question. Like, if they were against the cat, shouldn't have they been against, like, if they wanted to side with the Reaper and just be against their other brothers, as in the normal other cat, then why did they live peacefully originally? Why do they now want to force them to join them? But yeah, I don't know for sure either. Like, it might be by choice, yes, that they started to get such upgrades and stuff, but something might have changed in them more so because of the Reapers, wanting to force the other cat to join them too and stuff like that. That's the thing that I think that maybe that's why specifically the cat now have started to make programs to get these cats to join them. But anyways, I guess I'll choose this because that doesn't, especially now, it doesn't feel right.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics.
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Oh dear. Renegade points. But yeah, it's just weird on the other hand that that's the Paragon thing to do, to then indeed just completely just save them, so to speak. In this sort of case when it's not exactly, I don't know if it's saving or if it's not, so I don't know. What the hell? How did you not get influenced by the singularity is my question.
Target contact.
I'd say that you guys would need to go over there
into position
to be able to start getting this thing forward.
Right.
Order received. Close formation.
Ow. That's going to be difficult, or should we just run do that? That's a good question. Soon the option Legion gave a thought of rewriting too. Morale the system is a bit over the place, to be honest. Bunch of choices that aren't Paragon in my opinion, and they still give the blue points, yes. For sure.
I've got no shields! Under fire. Target contact. Up on symptoms battle. Up on symptoms battle. Fire it. Over.
Let's just bring him up.
Neutralized. Acknowledged.
Right.
Okay, let's think about this. I'm thinking that maybe I should use this now and just try to be doing the shot into there. surprising efficiency, I gotta say. That doesn't seem right. Well, let's look at the brainwashing being Paragon a bit weird. Then again, morality system that give good bad points are usually a bit weird. Yep. Certainly is weird. Then again, yeah. What? You had a toy like that? I have not tried that a lot, no. Kind of shot themselves in the foot with the Paragon Renegade thing, because then one has to be Paragon and one has to be Renegade. Yep. Even if it doesn't exactly make sense. For sure. Well, level up. Destruction of Geth heretics may change the entire galactic landscape. Bolstering observation of Geth space to monitor any fleet movements. Regardless, data recovered from Geth station offered valuable insight into AI, social and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. Co-opt Geth shield technology to deflect attack damage. New outfit. Geth shield strength. Use the research computer in the Normandy's lab to build this upgrade. More shields. Geth and Alliance technology diverges when Geth migrated beyond the Veil. While Geth technology is fully incompatible with Alliance technology, this upgrade improves on Geth shielding by integrating recent Alliance advancements to redundant shield generators. Sure. And yeah, definitely morality choices which don't give points, just consequences. Definitely, that's way better. So definitely the Paragon Renegade thing is a bit
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Well, she was on that mission.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But there's still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
You're both right.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Hey, we came to a good resolution in the end. That was good. That was better. That was better. So, what do you have to chat about, Legion?
Shepard.
Tell me about the cat.
I've questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Upgrades.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
Sure.
EDI, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
The Normandy represents the cutting edge of Cerberus fleet technology. So, that's that one. Is it in here? Get sniper rifle at least. Sure. Shield strength. I don't know if research unlocked for the get sniper rifle specifically. Sure.
Shepard.
I've questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Sovereign and the Geth. Can you tell me anything about this?
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
So it called itself a Nazara to you?
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
So multiple programs.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Interesting. And the allies?
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
Why don't I see the difference? I don't understand, but fine, I'll ask the question.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
So, Geth government.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies. By codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
What do the Geth do then exactly?
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
That would make it a lot more efficient. And your speech.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
No, yeah, it's biologically created. Not like yours. And yeah, oh look, they're playing nice. And yes, that was nice. Hugs all around. Some of those lines make Shepard look really ignorant, yeah. Like, how is that any different? Certainly nothing different. Was there anything else I was able to ask about this Nazara?
Over the millennia,
no, that was just that. Okay. So, another topic.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I have questions about the Geth.
I just asked about this.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I want to learn about you.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
Are you the only Geth here?
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
And that was 2 years ago.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Theros, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Interesting. So, monitoring organics.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
We already know
Organic
this.
life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
How so?
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Aww. And you poke us for reactions then?
Sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
Yeah, the Morning War when they woke up, of course. Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
Yep. What a surprise. So why were you interested in me?
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
There must be more to it.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
Code superior, even though my voice isn't very superior, but oh well. Hello, plebs unneeded. Welcome to the stream. And hope your weekend has been a good one. Every morning is a war to get up. Yep, that's the morning war. Yep, that definitely. It's always a war. It surely is. So, why use my armor?
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
It was a long journey. I could assume that it just felt fitting for it back then. For whatever reason. No data available.
Shepard.
Do you have anything to say about the fate of the heretics?
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again.
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I guess I shouldn't be saying that I want to learn about you at this point, but considering we just start quite a bit. Are we doing the end game? Pretty much. We're starting to. We did the Legion's side quest, and well, that's pretty much where we are. We did the quest where we found Legion, and then we did the Legion side quest. We're after Heretic Station. After the Heretic Station. Well, almost everything is done. DLC Arrival isn't done, but that's still not a lot. And the fish feed. But we're definitely pretty far on this mission. I don't know how much there is left on this game. I don't know if I should actually start another mission anymore when it's already 3:30, or should we not? Should I just go and buy some more stuff from Iosia? Because I definitely didn't buy everything from Iosia.
Good hit on those Geth, Commander. You know, Legion's still wandering around the ship if you want to pick up the spare.
Come on, Joker. You don't have to be like that.
That's it for now.
No, actually.
The crew is still working to get the Reaper IFF installed, Shepard. It is more complicated than I first anticipated. I will alert you once the system is ready for shakedown. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander.
And the squat.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tally, so let's just move on. And having Legion around is just begging for a rifle up your ass without the sweet talk. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
No spreading around. See you, Joker. See you, Joker. Awesome. Anything you want to buy, get it with your monies. Urge link become a Scott song from near Automata Dam. This cannot continue, Sarah. Cannot continue. Okay, what? I don't know.
FF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Shuttle.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
What's the time estimate on that?
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I guess. Should we have talked to some more people before? You thought of everything then.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I guess I accidentally left into this anyways. I can't go and shop. No shopping for me. No shopping. I don't remember the engineer's name.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Well, do you have any idea of who to whom it might be? Maybe the collectors? How was that? That's such a big of a surprise. That it might have some unseen consequences.
We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
Okay.
Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Well, yeah, I guess he's ending up... we are actually Joker. We go into the AI core. Well, yep, I would say that too, Joker. Be Joker. That's very strange to be Joker. That doesn't feel right.
God, what is that?
We'll hold it off as long as we can. Hurry, Joker, go!
Hurry, Joker.
You're our only shot, Joker. Go!
But where?
Joker, don't waste this chance. Go! Joker, go! Ah!
Oh, I don't die, people.
Shit.
Maintenance shaft. Okay, I have to go from here.
Shit.
Yep. That's exactly what I would say, Joker. It's very strange to be Joker, but cool too. Oh, the agony. Gappy and Kenneth, yeah. Didn't she tell you to follow the lights on the floor? Yeah, but I thought that like AI core, that it should be in the through the elevator.
Detected on the crew deck.
So
Joker, this deck
now
is
I'll
falling
follow
with
the
these
lights.
things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Are you sure you? Oh God. Oh no, they're actually taking people from here. That's just terrible to see the collectors doing that.
Main
Gladly.
fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
This is just terrible. What the shit?
Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing God because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
Ah, you made me go crawling through the ducts again.
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
Yes, I'm sure.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Sure, thanks. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch, Edie. Thanks a bunch. What about our wish? Why didn't they protect us? And there it goes. All the way to engineering. I just hope that
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the
everyone
cargo
would be
bay.
okay. Towards the lights. Follow the lights. Where did these lights come from? Yeah, this is taking everyone. This is horrible. Horrible,
Engineering
horrible.
is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Oh no.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room.
That's just horrible.
I have control.
Yeah, it has the control. At least Joker is alive.
Complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and
Oh
cargo bay
no.
doors.
Joker is all alone? With Edie? No one else? Gappy and them taken too? Can we save them anyway? Probably not then. And yes, the wish.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Well, that sucks. And not just a little bit. It sucks a lot. And yep, rest in peace the crew. At least Joker is with us, sure, but...
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
Are you okay, Joker?
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Not the wishes. Joker saved our ship in a way after he basically killed Shepard at the beginning. Yep. Yep. Well, I guess this is an important question too, but we need to get the crew back. It's still something I would want to say, so...
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
You are my crewmates. Edie is doing fine. I trust it. Edie.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Not quite yet. How long will this be? Flame and others. Should I be really doing this time around? At least I didn't get Jacob. Well, basically because we all left. We left them all defenseless. And, yeah. What a relief Jacob is here. Hour or two. It's a bit long at this point. So I think we should do it next time. Next time we'll save everyone. Hopefully. Besides, I had more talks that I wanted to do with...
I'll give the orders soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
God damn it. God darn it. Now this place is all empty. Your choice, no spoilers. Yeah, but it's but you have some talking to do still. Well, but we can probably end this next time around then, because I should be getting to sleep a little bit earlier anyway, so if this would be going an hour or two, that's kind of not what I would want to be playing that long, and I don't want to end it in between. So I think this is the better point to end this than later, nonetheless. So, but the doctor is gone too. I guess we have to be able to save some of them, but this is so empty now. Everything is so empty. So empty. Everyone gone. But yeah, it's just for specifically that reason I ask how long approximately. Then it's nicely, if it's about 3 hours or something like that the next time, then that's fine enough. But yeah, I just don't want to be cutting it in between, and it's not going to be good if I play a couple of hours extra or something. If it's gonna take 2 hours.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So, are you one Geth or many?
So, I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
Understandable. A little bit like our brains in a sense. And Geth form a network then.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks. Construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
You're an advanced model.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
Are they more like you?
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
Tell me about the Geth hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
Are you connected now?
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
What do you share?
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Sure.
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Fall Tash, waxing moon. roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
And Edie, you are alright, right?
Our network secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Interesting discussions. Like, that's a lot of them, and then Edie is just alone. All alone. Eerie silence. Give me an example record.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamp from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, New Moon.
Mistress Hala Dama, unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You are a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Yeah, back in the day when they were still with the Quarians. But at one point they then thought that it went too far and they got scared. And might not have never been hostile, but being scared is logical enough in that sort of a situation. So, what was that?
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
Yep, that was when it became frightened. Oh dear, so that was the start. Basically, the start of them being afraid and frightened. And then trying to destroy it again.
That's interesting. But I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
That sounded like, that's interesting. I must get back to my duties. That didn't sound exactly like it was that interesting then, but okay then. I don't know if I can talk to more at the same time because I'm afraid that I'll miss Legion talks because I haven't gone through them all.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Yeah.
I have to get back to work.
I'm afraid
Acknowledged.
I'll miss something. That would suck if I miss. Sounded very bored. That was very interesting. Well, I gotta get back to my duties. Yes. So, for me, it actually was interesting, but okay then. If it wasn't for you, Shepard, fine enough. But anyways, Shepard has no fucks to give. Yep, pretty much. But okay, I think this is an okay place to end, and then next time, I guess to the end games. Even more so. The one of the longer missions. Ah, this is so empty. So very, very empty. Too empty. Place is too empty. Gotta go and save our people. You took Eddie's shackles also, all the questions she was restricted to answer before she can answer now. Let's at least shadow. Okay, sure, of course. That's a good idea, Flame. I just didn't think about it. I was just like... So we can start next week. True, true. I just hope that I am able to talk all the things with, well, with our Legion guy too. We'll see.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you, Edie.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Well, you and your Joker.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
And that's it?
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
That was a joke. So your connection to the ship.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
That's very interesting. Good thing that you mentioned that we should be talking to Edie. Oh, assault. I love that mission, can't wait. Alrighty then. And yeah, a little bit scary, John. Your location.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Your job?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
On the Reaper algorithms.
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Cyberware, farware.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That is impressive.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Oh, they just don't know you like I do.
They just don't know you like I do. Of course. Just think about the first times when they were talking. Joker not wanting Edie aboard at all. What monitoring devices?
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Tell me about Kerberos.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks on my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
Like resources.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Billions.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the Elusive Man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
I was thinking that, yeah, that is a joke, Shepard. Edie already knows jokes from Joker. That's good. So, structure of Cerberus.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The Elusive Man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Just a little bit. And then peeled into Normandy.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Okay.
Let's discuss something else.
Was there something else? What is this room? I don't think I need to ask that.
That's all for now.
Let's talk to
Locking
Joker
you
too,
out, Shepard.
quickly. See how he's
Commander,
feeling.
Sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
Are you sure? But you don't mean that, Joker. It is just like fixing. They are now like a married couple for sure. Like, you don't mean that. It's okay. You had it rough.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
She's so my mom. Ah. So you're pretty familiar with Edie now.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
You're flirting with the ship.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
That was a little creepy. Edie's capabilities, do tell.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
License to screw up. That's better. When there's also someone not an AI. Well, take care of yourself.
Well, you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Good to know. That was fun. Fun discussions to be had. So empty. So freaking empty. This place is way too empty now. It's empty. I just hope we can save as many of them as possible, but we'll see. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Okay, but this is a good place then to end. Lots of chatting and talking, and got decently forward. And next time we can then go and try to rescue our crew from the collectors and see if that will manage to happen out okay. So, thank you everyone for watching here on Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. And we'll see then how this will go next Sunday. So thank you for watching. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Thank you for watching and see you next time.